Konnichiwa, minasan. Blustar desu. Hey, how are you? It's Blue. I want to start by saying that I'm learning Japanese, as you can probably guess, and that I'm very interested in Japan's culture. With that being said, I'm obsessed with the cute characters that come out of it. Hello Kitty, Chikawa, Ryakuma, Sunny Angels, I love it all. So I thought, what if I could make my own character with lore inspired by those same cuties? Good idea! So no more SANRIO because today's topic is HITSUMAI-chan. I began by sketching out some of my favorites and analyzing their designs. By the way, this is my new sketchbook, which I will probably post on my TikTok account. Go follow them. I came to the conclusion that they're animal themed, have round shapes and usually thicker lines, simplish designs, and an expressionless or static face. At first, I wanted something more like Domo, who doesn't particularly resemble any animal, but eventually I decided to choose one, a sheep. You don't see many sheep-themed characters, so that would stand out. Many of these characters' names are a mix of words, like Rilakkuma, Riraksu, which is the Japanese word for relax, and Kuma, which is the word for bear, or Chikawa, Chisai and Kawaii, which mean small and cute in Japanese. I'd be surprised if you haven't seen them around. They're pretty famous. I wanted my character to seem authentic, so I decided to follow that same structure. HITSUMAI comes from Hitsuji, sheep, and Amai, sweet sheep, and it has to do with their lore, which I'll get on to right now. HITSUMAI used to live on a mountain, where the resources weren't that many and the variety of food, especially desserts, was scarce. That was really hard for HITSUMAI, so it decided to pursue its true passion, baking. How, you might ask? By traveling the world and learning new recipes. HITSUMAI makes friends everywhere and visits every country in order to learn their recipes. Since these characters sometimes have animated shows, like for example Hello Kitty or Gudetama, I thought that if HITSUMAI had its show, maybe every episode could be set in a different country. How cute would that be? Maybe it could be educational, incentivizing little kids to learn about other cultures. I imagine HITSUMAI would be making friends in every episode, and the main character besides it would be inspired by the culture of the country. Oh my god, I just had an amazing idea. You know my fictional country Cyeva? If you don't, please go check that video out, or my TikTok account out. But it's basically an Irish-inspired fictional country. What if HITSUMAI visited Cyeva? That would be pretty cool. Okay, I might just do a drawing based on that. But anyways, going back on track. I also thought that could help a lot to make merch, because there would be many different variations of HITSUMAI with different traditional clothing. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a cute sheep dressed in their country's traditional dressing? Okay, so now let's go on to the actual merch. What would be more logical for HITSUMAI? Tableware, of course. I drew this simple plate and chopstick set that I would imagine a mom buying for her young kid. Oh, and now that I think of it, this would be a great way to sell bentos. Bentos or any type of Tupperware that can be brought to a workplace or maybe school. Oh, and how about a shirt with desserts? I will low-key wear this. I'm imagining different versions with different food, like sour foods on a shirt, salty foods on another, bitter foods. I think that maybe HITSUMAI and its whole thing could help little children understand flavors, besides the other educational stuff. I think its design is very marketable and that I did a good job. Besides that, I also made this version of HITSUMAI inspired by traditional Japanese clothing. This is a kimono with some sakura flowers, and I love the color palette. I also did a kind of Zulu inspired one. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong. I'm not that educated on African clothing in general. I really love HITSUMAI and the whole concept I made up. I think it's very believable, I guess. I know that Chikawa started off by being a short series of manga panels, so maybe I could even do something like that. I don't know. I think this concept is to be explored, definitely. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. But what do you think? Would you buy anything HITSUMAI related? Would you make anything like this? Please share your thoughts down below. Maybe you're tired of the same old cutesy characters, and this inspired to make your own. I hope it did. I'll see you in the next one. じゃあ、またね. Bye! That's see you later in Japanese, by the way.